Yo, what's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. This is Drinks with JD.
Definitely starting your own business.
Okay.
Definitely. Even though being a nurse was physical, it was actual like physical labor, which was hard. It was lifting, patients that are 200 pounds, that are 250, and that can't use their legs and things like that. It was hard on my body for a long time. And then making a total 180 and going into HR, which is sitting on a desk just, Monday through Friday. But those were clock in and then clock out. It wasn't nothing bringing it home with me. It was nobody calling me at, 8 p.m. on a Saturday on my day off or whatever. There wasn't no just constant, work once I clocked out,
That's
once
right.
I was done.
That's right. That's right.
When you go from a regular 9-to-5 job, to owning your own business, you have to, like for me, it's been like, you have to be able to set it down and then focus on other things, focus on your family, focus on the house, focus on, the kids and, doing other things, because you can get easily just sucked in, I guess.
That's right.
And obviously you're doing it because you want to succeed, because you want to be better, because you want to keep learning and stuff like that. But definitely it's black and white. It's
And also you have to learn how to manage it. It's like, because right now you're saying you could be stuck, and then you have to juggle everything from life. Obviously there's kids to husband to everything.
Yeah,
right?
it gets down to the point where you're like, shoot, like my husband's gonna get home at 5 o'clock. Dinner's not done yet,
right.
And I've been on social media, posting and doing
For
raffles
marketing
and doing giveaways and make sure that people get the right angles of my designs and things like that. Like and then people always, I get inquiries all the time.
Right.
Almost every day somebody asks me, hey, are you available for this day? Are you available for this time, for this price, blah, 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 blah,
Right.
So I'm like, shoot, it's 5 p.m. My husband's on his way home. There's no dinner done. Like the house looks a mess.
That's right.
Like okay, it's time to stop.
That's right.
So you have to be mindful about things, because if you let go of everything else and just focus, it's you forget about what's really important. Of why you're doing it. I'm doing it because for my family.
Exactly.
Like I want to teach obviously my daughter that you can be a wife.
That's right.
That you can be a mother, and that you can still have dreams.
That's
and
right.
that you can still work hard, and you can time manage and be able to get it done. And obviously the finances don't hurt. My husband appreciates the little flow that's coming in, and he likes me paying for dinner every once in a while now. He's like, okay, she's busting out her debit card,
Exactly.
my little Venmo card,
That's right.
and he's like, okay, babe, I'm proud of you, know. And they all support me, and they all know that I'm not sitting there on my phone just not caring or not trying to be in the moment. They know that I'm actually working. Everybody knows that I'm working, but it's a challenge. It's a challenge to definitely just set it down, put it away for a while, and be like, okay, it's time for the kids. It's time for my husband.
Everything else.
It's time for this, and the last thing you want to do is schedule things.
That's right.
Oh, I gotta schedule conversation with my husband. You don't want to be robotic, so it's like I think that's my biggest challenge.
One thing that I've heard, I guess you could say, and for like entrepreneurs who want to start their own business out there, sometimes people want to give up the 40 hour a week job, right? But sometimes what they don't understand is that when you give up your 40 hour a week job to start your own business, you have to understand that it's now 80 hours that you have to work, because now you're working for yourself, and you know it's more time consuming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know how you were just mentioning how, you know, you for jobs you could clock in, clock out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like for entrepreneurship, you have to know how to do that and just manage it correctly while at the same time doing the job. So,
yeah.
no, I totally understand.
It's like you have to be your manager. You have to be your own payroll.
That's right.
You have to be your own social media. You know,
like the how do you say it? The marketing side.
The marketing side
of the business.
You got to be everything. You got to be your own financial advisor.
That's right.
You got to be everything for yourself. There's nobody else.
That's right.
That's right there to help you. You know, so there's no, okay, here are the papers. I'm gonna go drop this off to my boss.
That's
you know,
right. That's right.
There's none of that stuff. So it's a challenge, but I think if I can do it, you know, with kids and husbands, and knowing that I can easily go back to my HR.
That's right.
I can easily go back to my 9 to 5 and stuff, but it's just it's so rewarding, and it also I mean, you know, when you got your 9 to 5 and you want to take Tuesday off, if you want to go take a Thursday off to go to the DMV, to go to the doctors. I don't know why I think about always the DMV when I think about Monday through Friday. Because when I worked my 9 to 5, you know, I was never able to go to the DMV. I would literally have to wait to have enough time on the books to go to the DMV. And that used to bug me. I used to be like, can I just go real quick on my lunch? Like something, you know? And it's so much restriction when you have to work for somebody else.
For sure.
You know? For sure. An emergency happens. You know? If you're that single mom that has an emergencies, you know, when your baby is sick or your daycare isn't available because your baby has a runny nose and they won't accept them. You know, there's things like that mothers go through all the time, you know, and when you own your own business, you don't have to worry about all that stuff.
You can handle everything.
You can handle it all yourself. Yeah, there's pros, obviously. There's pros and cons. Yeah, there are definitely pros and cons. But I think the part that I like the most is the fact that I'm in control of my own schedule. I'm in control of my own days off.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That alone, that I can, you know, because my husband is salary, you know, he can have a day off whenever he wants to too. So if the kids are gone and I can control my own schedule and you know, we want to go out and play some slots or go have lunch and a mimosa, like, you know, like we can go, you know, and that's, to me, it's all worth it at the end of the day, you know?
All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right, sis, so let's talk about your business. What inspired you to start JJ Balloon Designs?